Hi, we will talk about ethnical discrimination in schools. Um, we Ethnical discrimination in schools comes from a long time ago. It was at first for black people because in schools they separated them between black students and white students, and the white students had all the privileges and the black students hadn't. So that fomented students to bully black people and to say names to them just because they were different. And then the time went by and it changed it, but it hasn't really changed at all. Right now in schools, there's a big problem because if you're from a different religion or you're from a different color, if you're gay or if you're in some way different to others, they bully you, they can hit you, they do horrible things, horrible. And it's discrimination, and it's awful in schools because it's young people who don't have their parents to defend themselves, and well, it can create suicide thoughts or to be in a depression. It's horrible. And we found uh, event that's in the present. It's a girl who is in school and she's discriminated because she's a Muslim. His name her name is Kareha Fahad, and she went to her school, and because she was a Muslim and the rest of them weren't, they bullied her, they called names, they they even punched her, and it was awful because she didn't say anything to no one, and the school didn't did anything because they didn't knew or they didn't pay attention the way they should put. So until a guy punched her and she was like really hurt, she had to say she had to tell her mom, and her mom was really angry at the school. She changed she changed his little girl to another school because she was really worried, and that demonstrates that schools don't know how to deal with it. And right now the policies in school are like they all schools have rules like you can't discriminate, you have to respect your classmates, but when that things happen, they don't really know how to deal with it. Like they don't have a specific punishment, and they don't prevent this from happening. Like they don't talk about it, or they don't do anything serious that, like, if something like the girl's case happens, they only like know how to say to the other classmates like, don't do that, but that doesn't really work. So right now I think we should all help this cause, and we should all help other classmates. If you see someone being bullied or if you see someone different, you should be friends with them, and you should never ever tell them names or something like that because you can really hurt them and it will be awful.